Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest Colorado TV Translator Association. If you have a news topic or event that you would like to see covered, give us a call. The studio number is 970-677-4119. Today's show runs Tuesday at noon and is uploaded to our YouTube channel and our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page to watch on demand. Today is August 27th, 2019, and now the news at noon. From the Journal with a photo by Patrick Armijo. About 3/4 of attendees at a public forum examining a Denver Democrats' proposal to create 33 wilderness areas in Colorado, including 2 in Montezuma County and 1 in Dolores County, supported the idea Monday in Cortez by a show of hands. So far, no public meeting has been held in Dolores County to consider a river corridor designation that has been opposed by the Board of County Commissioners from the start. U.S. Representative Diana DeJette, Democrat, held the forum Monday at City Hall in Cortez. About 100 people attended the forum, part of DeJette's 3-day visit to Southwest Colorado to view areas proposed in her bill for wilderness designation. New wilderness areas, should the bill pass, include 14,339 acres of the proposed Weber-Menifee Mountain Wilderness and 26,776 acres in the Cross Canyon Wilderness. In Dolores County, the bill would create a 34,867-acre Dolores River Canyon Wilderness. In total, the bill, which DeJette has tried unsuccessfully to pass for 20 years, would create 33 wilderness areas in Colorado totaling 740,000 acres. Designation of the new wilderness areas, DeJette said, would not increase management restrictions on the lands or add environmental protections because the areas have been managed since 1991 by the Bureau of Land Management as wilderness study areas, based on a 1980 survey of lower altitude areas of federal lands that may be suitable as wilderness areas. No new oil and gas leases would be allowed on the lands, but existing mineral right holders would be allowed to pursue development of their claims, DeJette said. Quote, Cross Canyon has leases from the 1950s, but people haven't tried to excavate because the terrain is so difficult to develop. But there would be no new leases, she said. In essence, what the bill does, it would protect the area in perpetuity. In July, U.S. Representative Scott Tipton, a Republican from Cortez, proposed the Colorado Recreation Enhancement and Conservation Act. In addition to more land protections in the San Juan Mountains, it seeks to release wilderness study areas in Montezuma County, including Weber Mountain, Menifee Mountain, Cajon Canyon, Cross Canyon, Squaw, and Papoose Canyon, the Colorado portions. At the meeting, disagreements remained about DeJette's proposal to convert 33 areas of the state from wilderness study areas to wilderness areas. Montezuma County Commissioner Keenan Ertel said the Weber-Menifee proposal is inappropriate for wilderness area designation because it is surrounded by urban interface, including the town of Mancos and U.S. Highway 160. He noted communication towers, while technically not in the proposed wilderness area, overlook it and depend on service roads that, if not in the wilderness area, come close. Menifee doesn't meet the minimum qualifications for a wilderness area, and the BLM has said that itself, he said. Mesa County Commissioner John Justman said the broader problem is a lack of economic flexibility throughout the Western Slope because of an imbalance between private and public lands in favor of public lands. The Western Slope has 26% of the state's land mass and 56% of its federally owned land. Justman said, adding that in Mesa County, we don't feel we need wilderness areas. How much is enough? If you have an opinion on the wilderness area proposals, be sure to make your voice heard by contacting your county commissioners and letting them know whether you support it or are against it. From the Durango Herald with a file photo. If you see smoke north of Durango near Haviland Lake this week, don't bother reporting it to the emergency officials. It's only an illusion. U.S. Forest Service spokesman Devin Warner said a small film production crew will be in the area using smoke effects. He said the crew is filming an advertisement for a type of equipment for emergency responders. Smoke could be visible in the area, and he asked that the public not report any fires during the time of filming, which is expected to take place today, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wanner said the film crew is not using any flames or dangerous materials, and there should be no risk of starting a fire. He said a wildfire. He said firefighters will be on scene as an added precaution. The crew is filming on both U.S. Forest Service lands and private property, and Wanner said a special use permit to film on National Forest lands was obtained by the film crew. And reported in the Journal with a photo, Jim Imiaga. Monsoonal rains did not materialize much this summer in the Four Corners, and the El Nino weather phenomenon that favors a wetter than normal winter is also over. Quote, a more persistent high-pressure ridge than expected over the Four Corners is blocking the southerly monsoonal flows, said Jim Andrus, a Cortez weather observer for the National Weather Service. Quote, the dry spell will continue this week. July and August were both below normal for precipitation for Cortez, he said. July saw about 0.45 inches of rain, or 35% of the normal average of 1.28 inches. And so far, August has seen just 0.57 inches of rain, or 39% of the normal 1.48 inches. The lack of moisture has put southwest Colorado into the, quote, abnormally dry category on the U.S. Drought Monitor, the least severe of 5 drought levels. Far into the monsoon season, the rains continue to fail in the southwest. That according to the Drought Monitor. Quote, only the abundant precipitation that fell last winter is keeping substantial impacts at bay so far this summer. Year-to-date precipitation in Cortez is at 11.2 inches, or 144% of average, thanks to the above-average snowfall in late winter. But the high percentage continues to drop as the dry spell continues. There's still a chance for the Four Corners to get a shot at late-season monsoon rains, Andrus said, if the high-pressure ridge shifts to the east. The September forecast hints at a chance for slightly above-average precipitation, said Jeff Colton, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service, as the early winter northwesterly storms drop down our way. Meanwhile, NOAA announced last week that the El Nino weather pattern, a warming of the equatorial Pacific Ocean that contributed to the extra snowy southwest winter, has ended. It's in a neutral pattern that is neither El Nino nor its opposite La Nina, which is characterized by cooler Pacific temperatures with an atmospheric tendency to push winter storms towards the northwest. According to NOAA's Climate Prediction Center, there's a 55% chance the neutral pattern will continue through the winter. I guess that's 50-50-ish. A 30% chance that El Nino will return and a 15% chance La Nina will form. There is a sign that a weak El Nino may come back in late winter, bringing potential for wetter spring storms, said Colton. And as we all guess what the weather will be, hoping for some moisture for those bean crops, let's take a look at the local 5-day forecast by the National Weather Service. Today, sunny with a high near 86 degrees, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, and tonight clear with a low around 55 degrees, northwest winds again 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 90 degrees, light and variable winds becoming west 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon, with Wednesday night our next chance for precipitation, just a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Mostly clear with a low around 58, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And Thursday it rises to a whopping 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Mostly sunny with a high near 88 degrees, light and variable winds becoming 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour, and still increasing by Thursday night to a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, partly cloudy with a low around 56 degrees. Heading into the long Labor Day weekend, it looks to be back to clear and hot, with Friday sunny and a high near 87 degrees, Friday night mostly clear with a low around 57, Saturday sunny with a high near 88 degrees, Saturday night mostly clear with a low around 58, Sunday sunny with a high near 87, Sunday night partly cloudy and a low around 57 degrees. And now back to the news. From the Durango Herald with a file photo. Motorcyclists from far and wide are expected to descend this Labor Day weekend on southwest Colorado for the Four Corners Motorcycle Rally. The rally will feature new events and accommodations, including a woman's only ride, a Ride Like a Pro demonstration and class, and dedicated motorcycle parking at 10th Street and Main Avenue. More than 100 events are planned for the weekend, spanning 5 locations, including the Sky Ute Casino Resort in Ignacio, Main Avenue in Durango, and Durango Harley-Davidson on South Camino del Rio. There will be vendors, live music, and demonstrations. Quote, something John Oakes and I are proud of is almost all of the events are free, said Trevor Bird, co-organizer and co-owner of the Four Corners Motorcycle Rally. Bird said ticketed events include flat track racing at the La Plata County Fairgrounds and a concert featuring Great White and Slaughter on Saturday night at the Sky Ute Casino Resort. One new feature this year is a women's only show called Dames in Durango, Durango, which will have 3 classes including Best Paint, Most Miles, and Best in Show. Harley-Davidson and Indian Motor Corporation will bring their factory demo fleets to Skyute Casino Resort to give participants a chance to ride them for free. Jersey Claudio, a Colorado sheriff, will host the Ride Like a Pro demonstrations all 3 days and host a Ride Like a Pro class from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sunday at the Skyute Casino Resort. Other new events include an arm wrestling contest presented by Charles Hamby and a hill climb challenge at Purgatory Resort. Bird said the Wheelie Pigs Hill Climb Challenge is one of the largest new events planned. He encouraged people to come from noon till 3 p.m. Sunday to watch the free event. The rally draws motorcyclists from across the country, and Bird said he's aware of group rides this year from Texas and California. Bird declined to estimate the number of attendees expected, but said early indicators, including hotel bookings, suggest it will be a very well-attended event. Skyute Casino Resort, one of 4 hotels listed on the rally's website, expects a 100% occupancy rate Saturday through Monday, said Angela Herrera, front desk supervisor. Rally attendees can expect temperatures approaching 90 degrees each afternoon in Durango, but can look towards cooler temperatures in the mid to upper 70s north of town around Silverton. A chance of showers is also possible, especially at higher elevations, according to the National Weather Services. There should be plenty of events happening this Labor Day weekend, and I'll be posting them in our High Canyon Country Happenings on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. And from the Journal File Photo, the Colorado Welcome Center in Cortez will have an open house in a week, or coming up this week. Members of the public are invited to be reintroduced to the center and see what's new. The event is being hosted by Mesa Verde Country, which assumed operations of the Colorado Welcome Center this past May. We are excited about the changes that have happened over the summer at the Welcome Center, and we invite folks who haven't been into the center in a while to come check it out, said Kelly Kirkpatrick, Executive Director of Mesa Verde Country. The Cortez site is one of 10 official welcome centers across the state, most of which are along the state border and accessible by the major highways leading into Colorado. They aim to provide local and regional travel information for visitors. In Cortez, the center has maps, area brochures, a public computer, pull-through RV parking, exhibits of ancestral Puebloan artifacts, and occasional artist displays related to the deep archaeological history of the area. Over the summer, Kirkpatrick said the center added a huge map of the state of Colorado. The upcoming open house will take place on August 29th from 4:30 to 8 p.m. at the Colorado Welcome Center at 928 East Main Street. Refreshments will be served and musical entertainment provided by singer-songwriter Lisa Hanner. And now today's High Canyon Country Happenings, more happenings. A reminder that tonight, Tuesday, August 27th, is the BLM Travel Management Plan Workshop for Dolores County to be held at the Public Service Center on Road 7.7 in Dove Creek, next to the Road and Bridge Department. It will run from 5 to 7 p.m. Please make sure to present your voice on how and where you'd like to see recreational trails for our area developed or changed or closed or however you see you want it, and discuss with the representatives from the BLM who will be there. And also, if you'd like to see the ordinance change on off-highway vehicle use on our county roads, at least one of the commissioners should be there tonight. Also, this weekend, Rico Enterprise is loading up this year with 3 days of music in their beer garden. Ride to Rico and enjoy smoked barbecue, live music, and a full bar outside. Check rates and availability for rooms on Airbnb-Enterprise Lodging. August 31st, it starts at 2:30 to 5:30 with Warsaw Poland Brothers, Sunday 2 to 5 Motones, and Monday 2 to 5 as well. August 30th, starting at 6:30 p.m., it's Liver Down the River at the Mancus Brewing Company in Mancus. They are stoked to announce Liver Down the River's first show at Mancus Brewing Company. Come out for a wild night of dancing, beer, and funkadelic music. An eclectic mix of hard-driving psychedelic bluegrass and funk music designed to rock hard and dance your pants off. That's what it says. I post up all of these High Canyon Country Happenings on our Facebook page, which is DCTV News at Noon, so you can look up phone numbers and dates. We also upload the daily news to our YouTube channel, which you can search for with the same name, DCTV News at Noon, and the broadcast is also posted to the general Facebook page, where we add links to stories of interest, share other events or news, and where you can join in on the conversation too. This is your local community television station, so if you have something you'd like to share, contact us by email. It's dcbnnews@gmail.com or call the station 970-677-4119 and we'll be happy to help. And thank you for tuning in. News at Noon now airs at noon Monday through Friday, and then is available on demand online on our YouTube channel and are posted up on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page. We ask that you please like us there and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Thank you for watching.